Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight, the three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jalen Beeks out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 11.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1. And we are underway in Tampa. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out. And in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Bichette leads off second with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two 2-0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Liner toward right center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 4, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the stretch. Low for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Soft grounder left side. Diaz charging this one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Ryan Borucki gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So striding forward now, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in, Daniel Robertson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
1-0.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a foul ball.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Full count.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Another full count pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Davis sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Smoke.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Swings through it for strike number two. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Fouled away. Hits this one hard the other way. To his left, Wendell. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Here's Randall Grichuk as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Fielder, Tommy.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Now at the plate, number 35. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is line to left, but this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow. Yeah.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Yeah.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Travis was there, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. Now at the plate, Devin Travis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Wendell comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Ready for another chance. Bo Bichette, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wood.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
And leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And there's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Ah!
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Hard hit at third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So digging in now, Joey Wendell. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and one. Here it comes. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Heading out toward shallow right. Garcia coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in, Daniel Robertson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Grounded to short. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a called strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. Ready on 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Davis, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Leading
Thanks.
off for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Rendell Grichuk.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0.
And he takes ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 0 now. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Nobody out, runner on first. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, one away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now to the plate, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Travis, a native Floridian. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 9.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Blue Jays leave a pair. Halfway home, still no score. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 35.
First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Grichuk coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's a shot out to right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball 1.
1-0.
d'Arnaud at second with 2 down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The set and the 1-1.
Nope.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Davis. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Daniel Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sam Gaviglio takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Sam Gaviglio.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. Robertson stands at second with no outs. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Gaviglio stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Jansen has it, but no chance to recover. Meadows is on at first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike.
Garcia.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia, and they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. Reined in to second for one. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Digging in, Tommy Finn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 3-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Diego Castillo will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Smoke. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. Fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and one. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 70.
Up next for the Rays, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The first baseman, number 35.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1 and 2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Jansen is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz.
Yandy.
He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike three. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0. Emilio Pagan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Emilio Pagan.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. At the plate, Danny Jansen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 11.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Bo Bichette, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now a pitch on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Two out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays are in front 3-0. Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For Toronto, number 67.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lined into left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Kiermaier's running. Slow roller left side. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Daniel Robertson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Kiermaier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
.30 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopper foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Derek Law answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Tommy Pham will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays leave them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ball 4.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner taking base.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Robertson for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tampa Bay Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jalen Beeks gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to